Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to my studio. Today I'm practicing my portraits again. I got an old photo I found from the late 1800s. It's a guy sitting in a chair. I'm going to sketch this quick and then I'm going to attempt to paint it in color. It's obviously a black and white photo. They didn't have color till I think the 60s. 1960 color came out. So everything used to be in black and white. So it's just good good practice. This guy's got some get his suit in here and everything. So I think his top of his head's gonna be up here. He's got one of those big bicycle mustaches, so that's gonna be cool. So let me start with his eyebrows roughly. And hopefully I'm getting better at these sketches because he's got kind of a long nose. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Something like that. So he's going to have a he's got this huge mustache. You're not going to believe how big this mustache is. when I'll put it in here in a second. Let me get his eyes done here. Make sure I get he's got real squinty eyes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. He's another guy that doesn't have Doesn't have much hair. All right, not bad. Mustache. I'll show you the. I'll show you his face here in a sec. These mustaches, they used to wear these. I remember, like, if you see some baseball photos of baseball players, they call them, I think they call them bicycle uh, mustache. Look, it's looking pretty cool so far. He's got a pretty big ear here. Got a nice suit on. Suit and a tie. I don't think he's anybody famous. It's just an old photo I found on. On the internet. After this, I gotta go. I gotta run back to Michael's and get. I'm out of canvases, believe it or not. Here's my sketch, and I'm sticking to it. Now paint that thing. See how big his mustache is? Let me show you the the picture. That's the photo. It's from 1890, I believe they said. I don't, like I said, I don't think it's anyone famous. Oh, I gotta fix this a little here. I think this eye a little more closer to the nose. There we go. That'll work. And he's got part of an ear here. There we go. Now it's done. He's kind of supposed to be looking off this way up here. I've been practicing my portraits because I'm going to start a whole new YouTube channel that's just going to be portraits, and then this one here is just going to be probably landscapes. Let's start this thing. Let's see who I got in here today. It's Monday morning here in Seattle. Nadja, hey. Good to see you. It's a cool looking dude, huh? I don't have much paint here. I think I need to start over. Palette. I can't grab any paint from there. There's no room to mix anymore, so let me get rid of this. There's not going to be much. I'm going to give him a gray suit. So I just pretty much just need black, white, and my beige colors for the face. So my black. And I got to pick a background. I think I'm going to use burnt umber for the background. Burnt umber. Here's my two colors for the face. One's kind of got like, it's called blush. So it's got some rose. Maybe I'll add a little rosy cheeks on this guy. The little, we'll put it down. This is Opera Rose. I'll try and put some of that in that pale stuff. And white. I'm going to go back to Michael's and see if they have a kit for like portraits like this. I think they do. I'm going to put a little green and blue down just in case I got to do some tinting. Maybe I'll tint it this time. let's do that and see what happens. Maybe I'll tint his skin green, like a light green, and then paint it. And we'll see how that works out. First, I'm going to do the background first. I'm going to do it with the burnt umber. My burnt umber is kind of translucent. I'll just put it on with a wet brush here. Maybe we'll get some cool designs in there. So I made it to work today. I had to go in at 3 in the morning. Thank God I only had to work 4 hours. I've been trying to start a new, you know how you can have multiple channels on YouTube? But I can't figure it out. Everything's tied in with Google now. It's like, and I don't understand it. Every time I do it, all it does is give me a new Google account. It's like, man, I got like 5 Google accounts. It's not what I want. I want another YouTube account, a channel. It used to be easy on YouTube to start like multiple channels. Now it's like you got to go through Google. I just don't understand how all these apps work together. You know, it confuses me. So this time I'll probably put a shadow over here on the left. So someone wants to buy the one painting I did of that girl in the blue dress. Let me see if I can reach it. So I put this on TikTok, and a lady wants to buy it. So I think I'm going to sell it to her. If they close TikTok down. Now, do you guys got TikTok over there in Germany? I'm not sure it is. It's just an old photo from the internet from 1890. I didn't read who it was. It looks like he's some kind of professor or something. I don't know. But I'm glad he's got like dark hair at least. I'm going to give him a dark brown hair. Let me start. I'm going to start with his hair actually. This is acrylic paint. Next week we're doing my landscapes in oil paint. So you guys will be able to see the difference between oil and acrylic. Oil just has a really rich look when it's done. It looks really. So later on, when I'm going to do for the holidays, I'm going to do my version of Santa Claus for the holidays. Pretty cool. I think what I'm going to do for a Santa Claus online that's black and white. If I can find an old Santa Claus from the early 1900s. Because I like doing the black and white so it doesn't, you can put your own color in there. It's good practice, like if you're trying to learn how to do portraits. So if you look at old baseball players from the 1800s, they all used to wear this mustache. From they're called bicycle mustaches for some reason. Let me do his eyes first. Then I'll give him brown eyes. I don't know if I got his eyes just right. He's got like a droopy eyelid here. Hmm. What I like about this photo, there's a lot of shadow on this side and under here. Oh, I didn't finish the suit here. right? There we go. All right, let's do, I'm going to do his nose area first with some dark. His eyebrow. Do 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 do. I got you. All right, very good. I think I'm using the rose color. There we go. It's just pale. Pale. I put some rose color on his cheeks and stuff, I think. I notice when you do these portraits, you want to get this color right the first time. Because if you keep going over it with the other colors, it'll mess it up. pretty much all light over here, and then this side here is all shadow. So I think what I'm going to do is, and all around the eyes are dark. I'm going to put it in light, and then I'll darken it where I need it. Let me put his eyes in real quick. So I'm gonna do a big, I'm gonna go get a 16 by 20 after this, about 5 of them. And yeah, I want to do a Santa Claus. It's looking pretty good. Let's see if I can see where the light's hitting his eyeballs. Right on top in the middle. Okay. Seems photographers used to always set up the light the same way. Nowadays, everybody has a ring in their eye. And I'll do his beard later. He's got, like, there's some light hitting right here. On his mustache, I mean. Put away for now. It'll end up soaking in there. I like his hair. He's got that I just woke up kind of hair. Let me do the shadow. So this is all in the shadow here. Just started doing these portraits like a couple weeks ago, so that's why I'm practicing right now. Looking pretty good. Let me finish his eyes now. What do you think so far? I got 4 likes. That's good. Yeah, because I'm getting back to the TikTok thing. They're going to ban it here in America. So that means there's going to be a lot of people coming to YouTube in the next, after January 19th. All the good love when you turn me on. Used to this painting, the highlights and like the shadows. That's why I like doing the black and white. You can really see the shadows on there. This actually comes out a bit here. All right, I'm gonna do a suit real quick. The brush is wet. Let me do it now. So he's got a black tie on here. I'm going to give him a gray suit. He looks very distinguished now. I'll go back to where I found the picture and see if the name, that he has a name. Maybe he's someone famous, I don't know, from a long, long time ago. You know who else I want to do? Maybe Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe kind of has hair like that, really dark black. All the good love when you turn me on. How long has this taken so far? 47 minutes. Wow, it takes as long as a landscape. Wow. I've only been doing this for, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Next time, I forgot to put the tint underneath the space. You could put different colors underneath the face, like a pink or green, before you put this, and then you'll get different colors underneath the skin tone. It looks cool. He's starting to look like a lawyer or something now. So glad I'm off already, man. Very cool. It's a nice looking suit. Don't dress like that anymore in this day and age. So I saw old footage of when the camera first came out, the motion picture. And I saw pictures of people like in San Francisco back, how they dressed in the early 1900s. All the kids wore hats. Even the little kids, they wore those flat hats. I don't know what they're called. I'll have to show you some of the pictures I got. Wow. I'm really surprising myself, everyone. It was about 6 months ago when 6 months ago when I was doing a lot of landscape, and someone asked me, "Can you do a portrait of Jesus?" like he was saying that I wasn't to do a portrait. Like, that's why I was doing landscape. So that's why, one of the reasons why I started doing these portraits, because just to see if I could do them. Believe it or not, I'm using some of my landscape techniques painting. I want to put a shadow over here. I don't think it'll mess it up, but It might make it look cool. Yeah, I kind of like that. You know what I like about this type of thing is, like, you get to see the kind of brush strokes in there. All the good love. Not a very interesting painting, huh? There's only one person watching. I think I'll get more views if I do Santa Claus later with some like red color in here. Yeah, I'll do a Kris Kringle. All the good love when you turn me on. I got you, girl. Let me see. Oh, I see part of his lip underneath there. Let's see if I can put a... I gotta get some red here. We'll try Alzarian Crimson. Kind of like a watered down version of it. Yeah, it's cool. Wow. I gotta fix his eyes. His eyes aren't really correct yet. This eye actually comes out further here. Pretty cool. Let me, somebody's watching. Hang on. I'll look this picture up again real quick and see who this is. We'll see if it's somebody famous. I should name. Here, hold on a second. There's the photo that I just painted. I know it's not exact. Let me see who this is. Photos. This is, it's just called a Victorian gentleman. Victorian gentleman. The House of Parliament. So it looks like, I think it's a British person. Oh, I'm done. Whoops. Let me sign my name. I'm going to go ahead and head back to Michael's and get some 16 by 20 so I can do larger paintings. I want to do a large glass. Let me put a little white up here. I want to put some highlights on the suit quick. Alright guys, thanks for watching. One of you is watching. One of my better paintings too. Something. Alright, have a good one. I'll see you in a little bit. Nadja's still here, yeah. I figured you were here. It's a pretty style. I'm still going to do a little more work on it, but that's it for now. Thanks everyone. See you, Nadja.